Hand grenade. Okay. Alright, anyway, after that, after we graduated, I didn't have no orders right then, and being 2 or 3 more. So I didn't know exactly where I was going, but then when I got my orders, they had me going to Panama.
Speak up a little bit.
Panama Canal Zone. And I thought when I was going over there it was probably for jungle training because Vietnam War was going on at the time. Okay, so I get over there and I was at Fort Clayton. And they had a Fort Kobe Air Force Base. That's where we landed. They had Fort Clayton on the Pacific side. That's where I was. I was right at the locks where the ships come in and they unlock, water comes up, goes across, whatever. And at the other end was another Army base. I can't remember the name of that one now, on the Atlantic side. And so there, when I first get there, they're painting the barracks. So they found out I painted at home. So get back to stateside. Don't never volunteer for nothing to get an Army. Because they want to know, did you know how to build and all that? Because Daddy always told me, don't volunteer for nothing. So they put
What did
me,
you do to volunteer?
they put me in charge of building an office for the first sergeant.
Oh, no.
You had painted too.
All them paper drawings, I knew nothing about that mess, so it didn't take long for that. And then, I was a CQ runner. What you had to do then, you on, like, all night long, you had to go wake the cooks, you had to wake the whole barracks and all, you know, for them to get up and all. Well, the cooks supposed to be waking, I think, an hour earlier than the rest of them. Well, I wouldn't rest on for. They laid me out. I let the cooks oversleep an hour, and I have no idea what he said to me yet. I cannot understand his language. He's a little Puerto Rican. Anyway, I didn't know all about that. I never been away from home, no Southern Power Points hardly. But anyway, get back to Panama.
Painting.
Yeah, and they found out, so we painted the barracks and all, everything come out good. And then he said, I want you to go down there and paint the mess hall too, going into the lunchroom, you know, where you eat at. And they've already started painting. They give out a paint, but I got some paint down. I want you to mix it, try to match it. I poured it all in one bucket. And then I start with. But they were getting off half days because of the weather. You know, they were getting off at 12 o'clock. Well, I got to get off after that. You know, he just get out of here. So. Well,
What color did it end up being?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I'm colorblind to start with, and they want to be. I shouldn't have been in the Army to start with.
Well, you said they got off half days. What were they doing during the time you were doing all that building, painting?
Gone
stuff?
downtown?
Oh,
Yeah, everybody didn't work. They picked out the better ones. The people that used to, I know it. But they didn't know. But anyway, what you want to know?
So tell the story about when your sergeant or whoever called you.
Oh, get back to stateside.
Oh, that's this.
A hurricane come through down there, and they had us out training in that hurricane.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And then one morning, we were going, and just had got our starch greens. And we got there, and that sergeant we had, and it was one company already in the bleachers. We were going for a training for, it might have been for, I forgot what it was. I think it was a personnel carrier. Well, I ended up driving one of them anyway in Panama. But that was Panama to get back there. Oh yeah, but get back to stateside, and we got there within 100 yards or so from this other company, and he made us low crawl, and it had rained all night long, all in that mud. Oh yeah. So back to Panama.
Your sergeant calling your name.
Oh yeah, we get down for a roll call. He's calling everybody's name here. Private Lum. Private Lum, LAMM.
No, with an A ain't a
I ain't never told it that they spelled your name out, I don't think.
Well, he had to for me to know what it was. I probably hadn't, but I figured like he had to.
It's your story.
If it sounds any way close to what I say, you answer. Already scared. So I did. And that was the first soldier. He was something else. So then we did a lot of training there. So we did around there, and sometime we went to what they call Rio Hatter, which was about 60 miles from there. And a matter of fact, I drove a personnel carrier that fall, I think. And that's the one that's got, it takes the whole squad. It's like a tank, but it's got tracks on it, like a tank. But it's a personnel carrier, and it's got, that one didn't have the machine gun and all on it. The little bitty one did, but, and so I learned how to drive one of them things. And it's one where you stop, you pull a lever, and it lets the back end lets down, and the squad gets out. You know. Matter of fact, they did a movie over there, and